Hello, hello, hello everybody, and welcome to this afternoon's fantabulous stream. Wow, it's later in the day than I thought it was. I was planning on doing this more towards the morning and then playing other things towards the evening, but it's not how everything always works. Let's go ahead and leave this. If you look in the description bar, if you're on Facebook, or if you happen to be on Facebook. Hey Eddie, what up, what up? There will be a recipe to what we're making. So Nuke got us a new oven since our main one is broken. I'm gonna do a test. I have some hash browns here. I think he could use a snack. So this is just some Southwest hash browns, some bell peppers, chives, some spices, and once it comes up to the right temperature, I'm gonna put this on in, and then we'll cook it off for about like 5 minutes until it's nice and crisp. Then we will be working on our cinnamon streusel, which I can go ahead and prompt. I'm gonna put, hi Bryce, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link for where I'm cooking. Creative one, good luck, I hope it comes out nicely. Me too. So I have most of our stuff prepared. So I have my flour here. Like, flour is always important when you're cooking. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Hello Rosa, hello Omir, hello Ben. I've got my brown sugar, which is another staple, and cinnamon, because it's like cinnamon streusel. I also have a ingredient not many people will use. This is tapioca starch. Oh, that is loud. Okay, so I'm gonna put our hash browns in there and give some to Nuke. Let's see. Thank you for sharing the stream, Jim. I really appreciate it. Hi, Dylan. Danessa, thank you for sharing the stream. Hello, hello. It's great to see you all. Okay, so in here, I've already pre-measured because like I've had some trouble going through and doing everything. So in here, I have my flour. And what I did with my flour was I added a little bit of tapioca starch, just like to make it fluffier. And in here, you'll see like I have some sprigs of cinnamon done as well. And what I mainly did was I waited until my brown sugar was nice and moist. I pulled some out because like it's nice and lumpy. And I made small, like 5-centimeter lumps, and then I just put that into my flour. Okay, and then honestly, all you need to do for the topping, we're just gonna grab a bunch of cinnamon sugar and we're just gonna throw this into a bowl. I was on Nuke's stream. Bastinu was cooking food and it sounds better right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna put in, here's some ASMR for you guys. We'll just, like, you can hear me. Here's your ASMR. And then we're gonna dump in quite a hefty amount of cinnamon, actually. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I keep a big jar of cinnamon because you know, I love cinnamon. And I'm also gonna do a little pinch of tapioca starch. Ooh, that puff was like really nice. Just to make it clump up a bit and to keep it from getting too sticky. And then I'm gonna just like go through with my fingers. I'm gonna mix it all together. Hey, Roll Dog, I'm doing great. Hey, Mark. Ooh. Okay, and so it comes out like this. Parts of it are nice and clumpy. I don't want it too big. So this is going to be our topping that we'll use later. But it's just real nice. Oh, it smells so good. Hi, Alex. Alright, so Nuke lost our 1 cup measurement. I have no idea where it is. I think he might actually have it down with the dog food, even though we already had a cup in there. He may have done that, but I can't find the 1 cup anywhere. But, you know, good thing I know how to math, and I understand how measurements work. Okay, so for our mixture, all we're gonna need is like 3/4 cup of water. I'm not gonna use our tap water. It's not very clean. Sometimes when I use it, you need a snack, Nuke. Yeah. Yeah, we have chunks of the pipe come out, and I don't want to bite down on like steel or iron. Oh, thanks, Roscoe. I'm just in my pajamas. So wait, how much do I need? I'll put the recipe link right there so you guys can kind of understand. Okay. 3, 4. Oh no, we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Alright, we're gonna add our water. See, I always double check the amount of liquid I need to put in. I made a huge mistake one time when making brownies. I reversed the oil and the water measurements, and then I came out with like this I didn't even realize till I was baking it, and I pulled it out and it was just this lava hot puddle. Oy. What are we cooking? Cooking while watching you. Oh, hi Janelle. I'm making cinnamon streusel coffee cake. The link to my recipe is up there. Oh. Okay, so those are just like a little snack I'm making. It's a Southwest hash browns. It's a little moist, so I'm just putting it on to broil so it'll get nice and hard. Thank you, Roscoe, for sharing the timeline. Bryce as well. Thank you, thank you. Hype. Hey, Bailey. Okay, so now I'm going in, I'm using a metal spoon. I know some people kind of like find this sound kind of gross when people use metal in bowls, so I'm sorry if you're one of those like phobic people. Well, once we move into our new home, I plan on doing more cooking streams, just because I'm a little lonely. All of my friends live in different parts of the world. I just got flour all over my kitty slippers. And Nuke is streaming, so I don't have anyone to hang out with, and I don't know, Foxy can't carry a conversation, but I can read what you guys are saying. So, I mean, that kind of helps a bit. But yeah, I'm just in my pajamas. The last couple days I've had a lot of energy since they gave me that, what is it, the lidocaine injection into my hip. It's like it confused my nerves and my muscles into that it was hurting. Hi, Big Die. So you guys don't forget to follow, share, and like the page as well. Become a supporter. I would really like, when I get back from New Zealand or before I head to New Zealand, do one of these baking streams and then ship out some goods to like whoever pays for the shipping. Just like a little goal of mine. So now that I have this, all I've done is put the water in. It's like a very thick oatmeal consistency. So kind of the consistency of, say, like a cookie dough, but we need this a little bit moister. So from there, we're going to add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Now I'm used to making this. I make this every year, but my own version, the closest version I can find to it is there. This is a recipe from my grandma. She's a sweet little lady. We're getting that like good pour action. Let me come over here so you guys can really appreciate it. Actually, I'll redo that pour. Okay, we'll redo that pour action. We'll just make it visually fun to look at. Boop. Okay, so we have our 1/4 cup of oil. Food by Sky, basically. Making little grandmas happy everywhere that we're sharing their recipes. I should check on the maybe I should use a knife that's flat, then maybe it'll be better for scooping. There we go. Just nonchalantly using the knife. I kind of want to bake now. So 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and we'll just mix that in. Till it's all nice and incorporated. How do I switch this? Oh, someone must be, we're getting a bleed of Nuke's comments into my stream. So I'm reading Nuke's comments and my own. That's awesome. All I got is Little Debbie honey buns in the pantry. Oh, poor thing. Well, you know, the grocery stores are having lots of deals. I actually stocked up and bought like 17 pounds of frozen vegetables. Because now that Thanksgiving is done, Black Friday is done, today is the day before they wipe out the grocery stores and everything's on sale. So I actually bought a lot of shit for us to eat. Doggy! Come say hi to the internet. Come on, up. Urgh. It's Doggy! Look at her. Say hello. Hi, Tronic. I love you. Okay, go away. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and break 2 eggs. Hey, Andy. Alright. So I'm going to keep my, well, I measured the water in to the side, because sometimes there's like white things in the eggs that I like to separate. I just feel like, I don't know, it's my pet peeve, is white things in eggs. Oh, this egg's been fertilized. So Nuke was asking me actually, do eggs have baby birds in them ever? Do you think anyone actually gets it? I'm like, well, sometimes you get a fertilized egg. Now, you can barely see it, but this little spot, it's a little dot of blood. So this egg is fertilized. If it wasn't cold, then it would have become like a chicken. Fun fact if you didn't know that. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Having a fantastic day. Slept in. Needed the sleep. My hip was kind of hurting. This one's fertilized too. Oh man, the chickens are really getting it on. Remove that. Okay. Mine's not working when I share it on public. I don't see anything. Well, I can see that you shared it to your timeline. So now I'll just cast aside these eggs and check on the hash browns. Okay. New Flakes is really, really crispy, so I'm going to leave them in there for a little bit. Alright, so now we have our eggs in, and now we just gotta stabby stabby those chicken babies. I'm just gonna get in there with my hands. Does it sound super wet? So it's okay if your batter is a little lumpy. Like, it doesn't matter. This is like a very moist thing we're making. How many of you guys hate that word moist? It always gets me. I'm like, how can you have a aversion to a word? So silly. So I'm kind of debating, because this is so wet, whether or not I should even spray this pan over here. Do I have crumbles for the top? Yes, Andy, we already made our nice little crumbles. So excited. Okay, let's see if I have cooking paper. Oh, I don't, because of course not. I don't have cooking paper. Ugh. Moist because it has vegetables in it. Where is my paper plates? Ah. I'm using Halloween paper plates, by the way. Okay, so let's see if these need any flavor. Is that an easy bake oven? No, it's a okay. That's pretty good. Ooh, it's got a flavor. Alright, not mad at it. I like it. Doesn't need salt. We're all too addicted to salt. Hey! So this is like a smaller version of what a conventional oven is, but this also does like air frying and all sorts of stuff. Too busy watching the doggy? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Nuke. He's like, what did you make me? I'm like, you'll like it, hopefully. I don't know. Okay. So now that our dough is made, I'm just going to put it in this pan that I haven't pre-sprayed. I have no idea if it's nonstick or not. We're going to get through this together. Thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate it. Oh, that piece of yolk didn't do its thing. Okay, so I got it all in the pot. And it was like, I just had some fun and just did whatever with the potatoes well. Okay, the dough's right. So the dough tastes slightly sweet. Not super sweet. I'm making cinnamon streusel. Officially hungry. I can still whip up some cinnamon toast. I'll put a link to a recipe to make something like this if you want it. Okay, so now I need to bring this down to 425. So I can toast, do bagels, broil, bake, roast, warm, do pizza, proof dough, air fry, reheat, make cookies, do a slow cook and dehydrate, all with this thing. Not sponsored. Okay. So now it's preheating. Now it's telling me it's preheated right where it needs to be. So this is going to have to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to put it in probably for 15. Thank you so much for the follow. Ooh, it just slides around. Okay, so I have it on for 16 minutes. That's very hot. Okay, don't touch that. Let me eat this again. So, to these, I add some salt and pepper, chives, a little bit of onion. And just like a half a teaspoon of sour cream to make it very moist. What's the difference between sweet potatoes and yams? Nothing. They're the same thing. The grocery store just charges you more. But they're the exact same thing. Oh, Foxy! Foxy! Where are you? She's probably gonna go steal food from Nuke, because Nuke shares. Kind of want to make some sweet potato fries as well. I'm really hungry. If you like Christmas, that's fine. If you like Christmas, you like Christmas. I like Christmas. Yum. Why? What is he saying? Let me go see if he liked them. I don't have any wax paper. Why are there no yam fries? Because, right, different countries call things different things. Like, if you're in New Zealand, for example, and you go to buy a basket of strawberries, they don't call it a basket of strawberries or a bundle of strawberries. It's called a punnet. Just like sweet peppers, like bell peppers, are not called bell peppers. I think they're called kumara. Yeah. Let's go see if he enjoyed it. Anyways, hey guys. So I don't know. I don't know how he feels about it because he was giving me sass. So I'm just gonna throw food at his face and he'll eat it. And if he doesn't like it, he can sleep on the couch. Savage. Put the eggs away. Okay, so Nick said he's hungry. I'm gonna go through. I have some leftovers for pasta. How is your coffee cake different for a... Wait, what? How is your coffee cake and a different for bell pepper? Huh? No, you don't put bell pepper in your coffee cake. That's a vegetable. I don't put vegetables in dessert. It's weird. Nuke said he was hungry, so we'll just throw together some leftovers and I'll make like a quick Alfredo sauce. Why not? Why not? I'm already up and cooking. Use. Okay. We'll need some vegetables. So basically the vegetables that I got on sale comes in like bags like this, which is great for 2 people. And we've been eating out like way too much. And they'll last longer, especially with us traveling all the time. Nuke is kind of hurting my feelings right now. Oh, okay. Let's see. Alternative to bell peppers? Jeez, what would an alternative to bell peppers be? I don't think there is one. Because, like, okay. The reason why I say that is if you think in context to, like, Mexican food, we cook with a lot of bell peppers. If you have, like, a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Okay, so a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, they usually do sauteed onions and then bell peppers with that. So there's no substitute because I'm like, well, can you put a squash in? You can't put it in a squash. I don't know. Putting in some vegetables in the pot. Maybe use a seasoning. Yeah, you know what? Ooh, it's looking good already. Ooh, I'm glad I checked on that. Okay. So I'm gonna grab a toothpick. Okay, so it's like a really nice brown. This is cinnamon streusel cake. It's a nice brown on top of the, when I pulled it out, the bottom's still liquidy. Hey, pups. All right. I'm going to write the, I have to take out the garbage. Alright, we'll get this sorted. They're just all around cooking, I guess. I don't like how brown the top is getting. It's getting way too brown. I'm gonna turn down the heat a bit. Maybe rotate the cake itself. Let's see. So I have a toothpick to test it later. Okay, so this is just some leftovers that I froze. Put hot sauce on it. I should put hot sauce on the cake and feed it to him. So this has broccoli, spinach, squash, bell peppers, noodles, and then just gonna cover that and let it defrost. Hi Shahad, welcome. Said it should come out at the end of this year. Oh, okay, yeah. We're getting cross chats right now. There is the Stabby. Hi, Mr. Stabby. Steam coming out. I'll just let that do its thing and cook. And go ahead and start cleaning up our area. We only had hash browns on these, so I think there was lunch on that. YOLO. Like I have 0 fucks to give. Put these back away. Little fox, yeah. Little fox. Little fox. Let's go through some tricks. Let's go repeat the zero. Okay, I'll go right here. Foxy, hey. 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 High five. High five. So excited. Okay. girl. Shake. Up. Shake. Good girl. Okay. Snoop. Snoop. No. Snoop. Snoop. Good girl. Snoop. Good girl. Snoop. Snoop. Good girl. Good girl. So proud of you. So Foxy learned how to snoot. Hi, baby. My doggy. Hi, my doggy. Hi, baby. High five. High five. High five. She doesn't do the tricks when she's laying down, sadly. You have to rub her belly first. High five. She just won't do it. Whatever. Alright. So it looks like our coffee cake is done. So it's risen, it's nice and crackly, and now I'll stab it with a toothpick. Foxy, F-O-X-I-E, yes, you spelled her name right. Okay. So the top, this thing isn't cooking it as evenly as Doug said it would. That's troublesome. I need this to cook evenly. Ooh. Okay, so I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to continue cooking it, but probably have to cut off the top. It's good though. It's real good. I'm gonna go down another layer. I'll go 4 minutes on it and then check it. We'll just have to cook it slowly. And pop up on the new scene. Hello, Sab. Going through with the lunch portion right now. Going through and putting my spoon through some of the veggies. Need some basil. Ginger. just all of the basil. Let me turn on the light. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a taste. Tell me where I can get. Monday's going pretty alright. Okay, so this is going to need some red paper flakes. So I'm using the Select Villa vodka sauce for our lunch. Just a dab, because Nuke doesn't really care for sauce all that much. And nutmeg. Okay, let's test it again. With our handy dandy toothpick. Okay, so our cake is mostly done. It's slightly moist, which is fine. Because the heat of it, it'll keep cooking. Alright, now I'm gonna, let's see, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to take the cinnamon sugar topping. I'm going to put it on top, just like that, so that it's like hidden the cake. And I'm going to leave it in there. Now let's check on our lunch. And basically in our lunch, I just have some leftover vegetables from our hash browns. Oh. Oh, I hate that chicken. Ugh, no. I hate that chicken. I hate that chicken. I don't make chicken well. Ugh. Just gonna put a lot of red flakes on it. Well, bad, it's like, ugh. I don't like that. Not everything comes out like perfect, you know. I should have stayed with a tried and true recipe. I shouldn't have tried something new. I'm just gonna add lots of pepper to it. Lots of red hot flakes. I'll add some cumin maybe? No, cumin is more of an Indian spice. What about coriander? No. Maybe a little bit of coriander. That'll be fine. Spicy. I didn't use paprika. We have a lot of leftover peppers from Duke's Pizza. So I've added a lot. That'll give him his portion. He'll at least have something to eat. I'll be right back. He's at 2 left and I don't want to distract him. Yep. So I'm just gonna chill here until I hear, oh no, or fuck yeah. So this is gonna be his pasta. It's got basil, spinach, some carrots, some bell peppers. There's a squash in here, you know, just leftover veggies. But it's in a sauce that I've never made before. So I added a little bit of like the vodka sauce I like to it. Might actually add some more vodka sauce to it. I'm unhappy with how it came out. So let's just modify it a bit. Okay, so I just heard that is how you do it. So that means he's finished. Vodka sauce. Let's go feed his mouth whole. likes it more than I do, so I guess I didn't do everything wrong. Let's take a look in on my cake. So we're gonna go ahead and bake in the cinnamon sugar to that. Yeah. Chicken dinner, now you have a chicken sandwich. It's not a sandwich, it's pasta. Okay, so I don't know, that's like, okay, it got better when I added this to it for sure. I don't want to spit it out, but I'm not gonna eat the chicken pieces. I should have bought some sausage, because honestly, like, I cook good sausage. It just, when it's chicken, I'm not very good with chicken, because it's not something my family really ate growing up. And when I'm in other countries, usually the countries that I've traveled to do like deer or beef, lamb, or fish. So I gotta learn how to make chicken. Get this all in. But I mean, I kind of want to start making dinner already. It's like you finish one thing, move on to the next, just so like life is easier for you. Yeah, so I guess it does look good. Like in hindsight, it looks delicious. Yep. It does look good. And it smells good. It's just the chicken that's off. So, let's see. We'll do some cellophane. We got a really big box of it from Costco. So I'll just cover this up. That way it can be eaten later. I'm not like really in the mood for pasta right now. You don't feel comfortable with raw meat? I arrive when the food is done. How did everything turn out? Well, the pasta is good. We're just finishing off the crumbles on top of our cake. Why am I putting that in the freezer? This belongs in the fridge. What am I doing? Okay, so let's talk about tonight's dinner. Tonight's dinner, I'm gonna make burritos, but not your shitty burritos. I'm gonna do barbacoa beef, which has been sitting in the freezer marinating. I have peppers, onions, lots of lettuce because Nuke loves lettuce. What else do I have? Sour cream. I have a package of 8 tortillas. I also went through and I have some tomato bisque and chicken noodle soup. So when we have like leftovers, if we want to have like soup and tortillas, we can just like heat them up and get them good. Another thing you can do with tortillas, if you take some butter, I'm making myself salivate. So if you take some butter, cinnamon, and brown sugar, and like just whisk it over the sides, you can broil those in the oven and make like a really tasty little dish. Just a small little snacky dessert for yourself. Let's see, put this away in the butt. I'm all done with this. Make Nuke do the dishes, because I've been doing all of the dishes, so he can do them. I am going to have to replace some of these cups. A lot of some of the heat that they've been exposed to, I guess from me drinking tea, has started to crack them. And that's like really sad. I really enjoy those cups. They're lightweight. But when we move into our house, I can get more fun mugs. So I love the soup mug. Like, it's good for soup, good for gigantic loads of hot cocoa. I'll try not to plug Foxy so you can enjoy my doji. And we've got our Dice LA mug. So let me just remove this one piece. It's too dark. That's because it didn't quite cook evenly. So here we have our crumb cake, or our coffee cake. So let me flip it upside down. Do I want to flip it upside down? Yeah, let's see if it'll come out of the pan. Because I'll have to put it away anyway. So we've got like these ginormous pho bowls, which will fit for the most part. I can do this one. Ow. These are all noodles. Okay, I'm just making sure it doesn't smell like dust. You're killing me. I'm hungry now. I want burritos. I'm glad I can torture you. This makes me happy. Alright. Let's see if we can get this upside down. I have no idea if this is going to slide out or not, or if I'm just going to end up losing crumbles. Okay, let's find out. Okay. Let's trim around the edges, I guess. Oh no. Well, it did look pretty. Then I fudged it. Balls. Balls, balls, I did a thing. Oh no. Shit. Hi, Scott. Let's try sticking it. Go around the edges. Feels like it pulls it away from the sides nicely. But I might just have to cut it and then do the crumbles later. Because I know you guys kind of want to see what the inside of this cake ended up looking like. So let's see if it'll flip one more time. I don't think it will. Well, actually I can kind of test it now. Yeah, it's not picking up. Alright, so I'm just going to cut it in half. I'm trying to touch it as little as possible. It came out a lot fluffier because of the tapioca powder I put in. My thought behind that was I also use that instead of flour when I'm making chicken. I feel like the chicken comes out less heavy and it doesn't, you don't need like a lot of oil. Okay. So maybe this. What do you think? Maybe? Okay. So it is slightly sticking to the bottom. This is a new pan. I thought it was non-stick. Okay. But the inside of this cake looks like such a dream. So it's dotted instead of swirled, because Nuke doesn't like super sweet things. So what I did was just do speckles, so it's more like polka dotted. Okay, so the bottom of this pan I think I can actually peel off of the cake. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna sit here and eat cake for the next 45 minutes. Alright. So, I don't even know if you guys can see over there. Let me see. No, you can't. So, the bottom of this cake, it doesn't want to stay on with the rest of the cake. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. I mean, if it doesn't want to be there, we don't need it. But I gotta do this while it's still warm. Think of it, this is gonna be a really gross comparison. Yeah, this doesn't belong here. Okay, I'm never using this pan again. It didn't let it cook evenly. And I thought it was supposed to be non-stick. It's not. Dudes. So good. Let me put that link to the recipe. If you have someone that loves you, maybe they can bake you something. Yum. Delicious. Not nutritious. So I'll show you guys how I'm kind of saving this cake since it was destroyed by the pan. After I eat my weight in it. Okay, do, pig, that'll do. So I've had to salvage my cake from the pan. We're using new equipment, so we're getting used to how this is supposed to work. I have my brown sugar crumble on top, and because I've taken off the hard layer on bottom, it's left this exposed moist piece, all like really nice. So in order to pick up the crumbles, I'm just going to use the moist exposed part of my cake to kind of like pick up what I can, just so that my crumbles don't go to waste. Not that Nick will care for crumbles, and I can always just like put them on top myself, but geez Louise, just gotta press it in there, and then it sticks, and then you put it in your mouth hole. So good. Should we go give? Probably not for a guy with diabetes. Well, that's why I cut down a lot of the sugar. I cut down a massive piece of sugar. Okay. Let's go ahead and...
You baking?
Baby, you want to try?
What is that?
This is cinnamon streusel cake. My fingers. Oh. Wait, don't go away. Tell them how it is.
It's delicious.
He says it's delicious. So uncooperative. But yeah, that's good. Now we can just sit here for the next 3 hours and eat cake. We're supposed to get fat during winter, right? I should do an ASMR of me eating cake. So, I'm not sharing this with anyone. This is just for like home consumption. It'll be good over a cup of coffee. Or for me, a cup of tea. I have a cup of chai tea here that I haven't gotten to drink because I've just been talking to you guys. So delicious, I swear. I wish you could all like try it now it's done. So our neighbor baked us cookies. Now, thing is, if you're gonna make goods for other people, tie back your hair if you have long hair, especially if it comes out easy. She made us like sugar something cookies. We're in bed. Nuke takes his first bite and he goes, pulls out a hair. He's like, okay, that's great. Takes another bite, pulls out another hair. Takes a third bite, pulls out another hair. So if you're going to be making goods for other people, yeah, tie your hair back and don't put your hair in somebody's food. Like, you're making it with the best intentions, but maybe don't become like a health hazard. So good. Oh my gosh. Tea and coffee cake, I swear. Okay. So, I don't remember Kat streaming tonight. Let's go see. Depending if she's not playing Blackout. Let's go. Oh no, she's hosting me. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't go live today. I was gonna be like, maybe I'll go play games with Kat. You're really enjoying this too? Well, I mean, all that's really left. I guess I can start cooking dinner, but I don't want to cook it for another few hours. Here's all the... what the pan did. Freaking pan, I swear. This pan let me down. It's a new pan. It's supposed to be non-stick, so... whatever. And because it's sugar, it's not like I can give it to Foxy. Ah, what? You scared me. What's up?
Sink's still broken?
I haven't tried it. I was just gonna put...
That's good, whatever that is.
Thank you. This is coffee cake.
I like it. It needs to be eaten with coffee, though.
I know. Make yourself coffee.
It's delicious.
So, if you want more, like, sugars, it's on the bottom, but...
No more sugar.
I know you don't like sugar. See, I told you. It doesn't need any more sugar on it, but I love the crumbly topping. It's like, what, my 6th piece? Came out so good. See, he likes this one. Yum. Good. I'm kind of at a loss of what I want to do now. Cooking's over, but I still want to hang out. So, I think, this thing that we have, it comes with a pizza pan to go inside of it. So what I'm thinking is putting the tortillas here. And then, did I ever get the Walking Dead work right? I have to try reinstalling it, I think. So, this is the pizza pan, so what I'm thinking is putting the flour tortilla on here. Maybe putting a little bit of butter on it, probably not, because Nuke's cholesterol is dangerously high. Putting this to broil in the little oven. Then cooking my barbacoa up on a skillet. And then heating up the corn that I'm going to put in it. And spice up his burrito and whatnot. I got sour cream. I'll need to find other things to use sour cream for, but I wish I could share this with you guys. I'm touching it all now. Like, I would never send you guys this one, but in a few weeks, how about we aim to do a cooking stream where I make you coffee cake, and if you guys cover the shipping, I'll ship one out to someone. Start eating Honey Nut Cheerios. Well, that's the thing. His high blood pressure is hereditary, so even if he started eating right, it would only drop about 10 points. Like, his family, they eat really healthy, and they're on high blood pressure medication or whatever it is. I know. I think I'm done cooking. At least until dinner. Just start having Honey Nut Cheerios. So let's get some cellophane. We'll just cellophane our delicious coffee cake so that it stays nice and fresh. Done. And then I'll just put this in the fridge. Yep. Don't bother me then, like food can't ruin food to me. I don't know what to do now, guys. I'm done. too early to start cooking dinner, I think. Way too early. I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess that's the thing. If you can't think of what else to do while you're streaming, you should probably just end the stream. Because all I'm going to start doing is cleaning up. I might stream later tonight, or I might be studying. I'm studying to do my California real estate license exam, just because home inspection has been too slow, and we've got a house to pay for that we'll be moving into next year, and need a better source of income. Yeah. Nitroglycerin tablets and spray help like cholesterol. Really? Well, yep, that's it. I'm gonna stop being so awkward and probably switch to gaming or start studying. I don't know yet. If you guys are over on Facebook, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. He's not live right now? Sounds like he's live. Like, who is he talking to? Oh, what about, oh, Nicole? He's not on either. What about Bull Shark? He's not on. What about Mugs? Anyone? Nobody's online. Jeez Louise. Well, I have no one to send you guys to. Alright, well, I'll see ya. I'll either be gaming later or I won't. Just know that I love your faces. Thanks for cooking with me, and I'll see ya, I guess, whenever. Bye.